Sorry for that. Where was I? Oh yes, the second part of the final Harem remake series. Yes, there is a part 1, and because you lovely lot smashed that like goal, here you go. More balls. So after the events of blowing up the second reactor, Barrett grabs Tifa and leaves Cloud behind. Hey, I still need your help. Oh no. Cloud then falls to his death before, talking to himself? You know, I think there might be something wrong with Cloud. I mean, this obsession with cheddar cheese really isn't helping.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, how you doing?
Never mind about that.
Okay.
Maybe you're not okay.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. So it seems that after somehow falling 1 billion meters, Cloud somehow isn't dead. I guess these flowers have some magic padding or something? And who might we stumble upon?
Nice to meet you again.
Oh yeah, the flower girl.
Oh, the flower girl.
Fell right into my flower bed.
You know, I think there's a joke in there, somewhere.
You dropped this when you landed.
Thanks.
I've got one too.
You and everybody and their mother.
Not like mine, no. It's special.
Wait, what? What's she showing? Her hair? Her ears? Am I the only one confused by this?
You should stay a while. Really? You will?
Well, that was a riveting decision. But before we continue discussing Aerith's flower bed, Axel from Kingdom Hearts, hello, and some Shinra grunts come bursting to the church. They seem to want to capture Aerith, but she's like, oh, don't worry, Cloud, my bodyguard, will stop you. Cloud, however, never wasting a moment to get rich quick.
Just do this for me, okay?
Fine, but it'll cost you. A lot.
A lot, huh? One date ought to do it.
Wait. The money or the date? Let me get back to you on that. So we fight the group, and I want to bring up this really cool feature this game does, is that during fights, it will have cutscenes while leaving the UI on screen. And it just looks so good, I love it so much. But what I didn't love was fighting this dude. However, with the smell of more cheddar cheese to earn, plus a date, spurs Cloud to win the fight. However, before Cloud can take him out, the Dementors take us on a wild ride through the church. So it's weird because the Dementors, you know, who would fight us beforehand, well, they actually seem to want to protect us, guiding us upwards for a way out. However, in typical JRPG fashion, something collapses and Aerith falls down. Don't worry, Aerith, I'm a-comin'. Just gotta pump my skinny guns. So we free Aerith and make our way out of the attic, Axel still hurting from the beating we gave him, calling in his partner to take care of us.
Shall we mosey on over?
So the two begin their moseying, which includes more lore dump hype, saying how Axel is a Shinra Turk, who are sort of a high-up special agent, mostly used to scout potential soldiers.
You mad?
What did you say to me?
You mad?
So through our moseying, we get to experience Aerith's personality a lot more, and why she's my top candidate for best waifu. Aerith, this is YouTube, you're not meant to swear. So promise me you won't swear and I'll lift you up. Close enough.
Gotcha.
You're killing me here.
My hero.
Never a dull moment with you.
That a compliment?
Not really.
Thanks anyway.
So Aerith is now on the party and she's meant to be the OP healer. And yeah, the heals are very good, but I kinda didn't like using her. I know, shocking given the video so far. But like her normal attacks are kinda... Anyway, we make it to the train station where everyone is gawking at the exploded reactor. Except I couldn't find any smoke. Oh well. We continue, but Shinra seem to be hunting us with Axel's partner on the charge, a bald man with glasses. The two then take the back roads, which involve a whole lot of looping around, monster fights, and Aerith angrily staring at us through a chain link fence.
Come on, Cloud, let me in.
So we head further in and make it to the slum area, which is Aerith's hometown. But the townspeople, instead of greeting us, seem to be interested in something on TV.
Stupid bony man.
But we suspect the device used was similar to that employed in the attack on Mako Reactor 1. Have no fear. Shinra will keep Midgar safe.
I wonder if she's gonna be anyone's waifu. Anyway, these slums are home to many orphans, and Aerith is sort of like the super duper helper outer.
Thanks again for all those herbs. You've helped a lot of people.
No problem. Anytime.
How'd you manage to find so many anyway?
Oh, I have my ways.
So what you're saying is you make your own drugs?
We gotta break the rules.
Aerith then takes us to a house.
So, Cloud, what's your favorite flower?
They're all the same to me.
Huh. You sure you want to say that to a florist?
Better than lying.
Okay. Then what'd you do with the flower I gave you?
You
give it away?
I did.
Ooh, to who? Tell me.
Don't recall. What?
Thought you didn't like lying.
And once there, we meet her mother, Elmira, who looks nothing like her. Also sounds nothing like her. Aerith, I guess, not wanting us to leave, makes us do some flower picking. The flowers are for decorating the orphanage, and while Aerith does that, Cloud has some time to wander around. We don't really find much of value though, apart from some old people, and if I know old people in JRPGs, yeah, let's avoid them, shall we?
I get it now.
However here, we also see Chadley, who I guess is those shopkeepers that can teleport between dimensions?
Impossible.
So I mentioned before that he gives us these passive quests to do, where it's things like analyze these many monsters, and each one done has him unlocking a materia for us to use. However here, he gives us the greatest innovation known to mankind. A cheddar cheese clock. And also a VR headset.
This enormous woman will devour us all!
So the VR headset is for challenging summons. Yes, Ifrit ain't the only one. As to unlock more, we battle them in the VR world. And the first one is...
Waifu.
I can't decide. Aerith, probably noticing us checking out the Ice Queen, joins us suddenly as the leader of one of the orphan kids, named Fiber Oats, tells us the two kids are missing after this creepy dude with a tattoo appeared. Oh no, not him, anyone but him. So we rush ahead finding the kids stranded. Cloud then does what he normally can't do, jump, and saves them both, because you know he can't jump or roll while exploring. This is a superpower for him. Heading back, Cloud can't stand the sounds they're making, and has a dramatic flashback.
Tifa!
Tifa.
Tifa? What's wrong?
Nothing.
Is Tifa like your girlfriend?
Cloud, don't stuff this up, okay?
No.
Phew, alright, no need for any hasty
like
decisions, okay? So the two bring the kids back, but the cloaked man comes creeping in. However, it seems that he's a different creep, since he has a 2 on his arm. Aha, Cloud, you forget. It's our 5-year high school reunion coming up. Ooh.
You don't know who Sephiroth is, do you?
Sephiroth, the war hero? I know he died in an accident 5 years ago. They said so on the news.
Maybe they did. But I've got a feeling he's still alive.
Oh, right. Come on, let's go.
Me thinks there's something more to this girl than meets the eye. Also, is that who I think it is?
You can see me, Kupo?
Yes, Kupo!
Kupo! I'm the owner, Moggy.
You must not be familiar with Mog the Moogle. It's a pretty famous fairy tale.
You better believe I'm familiar with that thing. So throughout the game, in the boxes we destroyed, we sometimes would get these Moogle medals. And yeah, we can exchange them for items here. It's not very complicated, honestly.
I see you're working hard, Mr. Merc.
Yep.
So what are you gonna do next?
Keep on working hard.
As you always do, I'm sure.
You know, this is how I earn a living.
Huh? Really? I thought you were just doing it for fun.
I suppose some people do.
Hello, I'm some people. Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna slowly walk away, Aerith, while you think about that bad joke, okay? So now this is where we get the side quests like in the sector slums with Tifa, except with a better waifu. Well, these things can be like defeat monsters for people or take jobs from kids.
But here's the thing. I don't work for free. Or cheap.
But we don't have any money.
I'll do it for 3 gil.
Huh?
I'm offering a special discount right now on Toad King jobs.
So for defeating the Toad King, we get another minigame. But unlike the very realistic darts, we have to smash boxes. This game really hates them, doesn't it? We then meet a nosy reporter who is looking for a master thief, and we see this lady, and yeah, she's obviously the thief, etc, so on.
The guardian angel of the slums.
This must be one of her calling cards.
And now with all of that done,
We probably ought to call it a day.
Getting late, huh?
You've been working so hard you lost track of time.
Had to. The pay sucked.
Listen, you crustaceous cheapskate!
so we go back to a house where that bold dude from earlier sneaks up on us.
How rude.
Yes, his name is Rude, how did you guess? So Cloud wants another fight.
You Turks are all the same. All bark. No bite.
No.
Now this boss was really tough, as all he did was walk up to your face with his wrestling smackdown moves. But I also liked how he had some history with Aerith and he won't actually attack her, he just puts her to sleep. However, Axel calls him up and is like, hey bro, stop trying so hard. We got another job at the Sector 7 reactor, and yeets him on out. Anyway, I guess it's more flower picking time? Or flower talking?
So yeah, it was that kind of day.
Aerith's mother then tells us to get lost because Soldier Boy means bad boy. I really wish contact lenses were a thing in this game. At least we could hide the Marco in our eyes. Cloud says he'll think about it and starts to dream in bed about his mother. A mother named Claudia. You actually serious? That's her name?
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow. That's the perfect type for you.
Guess we can't make the mother angry. And to not make another mother angry, Cloud agrees to sneak out and leave Aerith behind. Really? You're gonna make this into a minigame?
What are you doing? You jerk!
So we leave and try to make it back to Sector 7, which involves cutting through Sector 6.
Well, look who it is. Talk about a coincidence.
Oh no, Aerith, your mother said no. Please don't ruin this.
You mad?
Nah, not really. Except Cloud might be since he sheds a single tear. Yeah, I'm as confused as you are. So we get some more mini lore dump hype, as the part here doesn't have a plate covering the slums, since it fell a long time ago, killing many people. Then there's also this walled market, an entertainment district run by lowlifes, and the government, you know, doing what they do best, literally built a wall around it to hide it away from the general public. But who cares about that place? Because Aerith knows a shortcut to get to Sector 7. And here I want to talk a bit about the music. Because, okay, I didn't mention this earlier in part 1, as honestly not many of the songs tickled my fancy. However, with this area, I started to find so much more tracks that I enjoyed. I have to remind you that the FF13 composers helped with the music on this game, and oh boy, it sure does show here, and I love it so much. I'll talk more about the music near the end game. So here we also have some puzzles where we have to move Aerith on this hand to kick some ladders down for us to move forward. Reminds me of that movie that I don't think a lot of people have seen. Maybe you have.
You did it!
Yeah.
Alright, good enough. Let's keep on trucking. Not half bad. So do you moonlight as a crane operator or something? Yeah?
Huh?
Come on, Cloud, I know you don't like human interactions, but you can do this!
That went pretty well.
Sure did.
Huh? Wait a minute, did you just...
Nope.
Ah, come on, you're so close!
Cloud, up top!
Oh, sweet Sephiroth, I'm doing it! I'm holding the dang button with all my power! Also, yeah, by the way, we meet some JoJo knockoff characters, but don't worry, you're not missing much.
New recompense!
The two make their way through the shortcut and reach the Sector 7 gate.
More importantly, how about we take a break? Sound good?
No. I don't have time
Up there looks nice.
It's thick.
Aerith, however, has other ideas.
So, Cloud, you were a soldier first class, right?
Yeah.
Weird.
Really? What's weird about it?
Nothing. Just that you were the same rank.
Huh? As who?
The first guy I ever loved.
Oh, wait, what was his name? So I can take care of him? But that name is too powerful for Cloud and he gets a migraine. We then spend some time in the park. Just as we're about to enter the secret passageway to Sector 7, the actual gates to the sector open with a cowboy, Chocobo, and Tifa. Wait, Tifa? Also, why are you wearing that? So for some reason, she's going to see this Don Corneo, and we are like, yeah, okay, why not? Aerith then mothers us going, no, bad Cloud, Don Corneo is actually really Don Horneo. So you have to go after her. Alright, I guess. Away we go to the walled city. We find the owner of the Chocobo rides, a literal cowboy.
What's all the ruckus out here?
And he asks us what this Tifa girl looks like.
She's in great shape.
Is that really important?
He tells us that Don Horneo is hosting an audition for his new bride, and Tifa was chosen as a candidate. Well, that ticks off another JRPG checklist, okay. So Cowboy here ain't too helpful, and Aerith suggests that we go around town to find some clues. Also here, I guess I have to bring this dude back that I tried. I tried to skip over in part 1. Yes, it's Johnny Boy. So let's just say, he has a very big mouth, and was gonna blab to the Shinra grunts about the Avalanche hideout. You know, the Avalanche hideout that's a very public bar. But we saved him and told him to leave town and never come back. But what do you know? Johnny's, dad is here.
Before he leaves town, I need to make sure I deliver him his lucky pillow. In other words, this pillow is crucial to his health.
Yeah, hope we don't see his family ever again. So we wander around, see some eerily realistic toilets, some waifu wars.
Marlena's the greatest honey girl there ever was. It's an undisputed truth, and I dare anyone try and deny it.
I dare. You are wrong, sir. Folia may be new.
Man, sounds like the comments in the last video, choosing between Tifa and Aerith. While we see someone with indigestion, gee, you might want those realistic toilets, bub. Some drunks, and also Chadley. You remember him?
Impossible.
He has another VR mission for us. You know, I was gonna make a joke here, but I think this speaks for itself. Oh, lordy, he's huge! So yeah, this place is pretty much just pleasure galore, but not really, because we see Johnny run through. Oh yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about him. So in places with tons of assets, you will get this because scenes are loaded in engine. The game will sometimes take really long to load the voice, so you can just stand there, silently. Anyway, we hear what Johnny has to say.
Tifa, I'm coming, baby!
Who was that?
Tifa fans, am I right? We also upgrade our weapon to one with a battery level. Okay. And further in, we find Don Horneo's mansion, but are stopped by some guards and Leslie, who honestly feels like he belongs in another franchise. He says, whoa, hey bud, no men are allowed to enter.
Can I go inside?
Maybe.
You know Leslie? She's kinda cute. Homely, but cute.
Excuse you?
With a little work, I bet she'd clean up real nice.
Cloud, requesting permission to kill.
Yes. So Leslie tells us if you want to audition, you need approval from one of the 3 head honchos here, Cowboy, Madam M, and Andrea Rodea. And I guess Johnny here is sort of a guide, running ahead to them so we know where to go. Well, Andrea is very popular at the Honeybee Inn and won't be able to see us without a booking. So over to Cowboy where he says, if you guess heads or tails right, I'll help. If not, then leave. You know, this sounds like a scam, so no deal.
Not a gambler, huh?
I am! Heads!
God damn it, Aerith, please no. So we lose, meaning Madam M is the only one who can give us a recommendation. And she's, well, interesting?
You greedy scum-sucking piece of shit festering!
She's a hand masseur. Well, my hand has been hurting recently, but oh no, that's too expensive. I guess the poor man's course?
Wait. Absolutely not. You asked for this. Now take it like a man!
Did something happen to you in there?
Just give me a sec.
Also, hey, we get to play as Aerith for like 2 seconds. And here we look into her pockets and see, what's this? That wallet she stole earlier was actually Madam M's recommendation? Well, we give it to her and she agrees to help us out. Which I guess to get into the horny mansion, Madam M must pretty up Aerith with a 1,000,000 gil dress. And old poor man here can't afford that. So the hand masseuse recommends we fight in an underground tournament to win the money. Alrighty, I'm sure that won't be too bad. What type of monsters will we fight? Oh, it's the JoJo wannabes. You know, for a secret underground ring, you would think we would fight something cool. So yeah, this is the
Hell House!
We object to the term.
Hell House!
So yeah, this is the Heck House, and it's a giant fighting house. Well, this is a really fun battle with the crowd really into it. But I'm not sure how much more crazy they can make this. Well, alrighty then. So we win, Madam M is really happy, Andrea seems interested, and Johnny's dad.
I can see it. You two will become great friends.
Wait, weren't you bringing a body pillow for your son? I guess while we wait for Aerith to get ready with her dress, and trust me, it does take quite a while, we can do some fun things like, the gym.
Look at him. He's a scrawny little thing. I could snap him like a twig.
Oh yeah?
Okay, not gonna lie, this minigame was crazy hard, but so addicting, because it's a rhythm game. Yeah, shocking, I know, okay, I get it. So the dude bros realize, oh wow, he got some jacked legs, and they admit defeat. Then we get some side quests with Johnny, and do you really want to see it? Fine.
I need you to go and get me something from the vending machine at the inn. You know what? You know.
No, I don't think I...
Wait, the sauce.
The sauce?
The sauce?
Stop saying the sauce.
Grab it and whip it out.
Interesting way of holding balls, eh, Cloud?
I don't need to whip it out. I've done this before.
Hey, Cloud, bro. I can call you bro, right?
Nope.
Just want to say, bro, that I'm totally relieved that you're looking out for Tifa. So, like, how'd you get so strong anyway, bro?
Anyway, we finally are done with all that nonsense and tell Johnny to get Aerith to meet us at the mansion and...
This dress is so gaudy and impossible to move in.
So Aerith says that we caught the eye of Andrea, and with their help, we don't have to let Aerith go by herself into Don Horneo's lair, and the plan involves Cloud wearing a dress to sneak in.
What?
But before that, I randomly get a flashback to the Shinra middle manager. You know, one of the best characters in the game. His speech was so moving. Oh, and here's him again with his family. So touching.
This place is incredible.
Relax, it's on me. Can't fly high without my wingman, you know? Just, don't tell the missus, okay?
Hey lady, this dude's cheating on you. So we head on in and find that they were expecting us.
Mr. Cloud?
And before that, let's have a little peek into the rooms. I've never actually been to the Honeybee Inn before. What exactly do they do here?
I'm gonna get ya!
Oh boy.
Well, let's try door number 2, eh?
Watch the stinger, sweetie. What shape am I making?
Wait, Johnny's father? I don't care anymore.
Do you want to practice your dance moves first?
Hey, hold on.
Press the buttons in time with the music. Is this an actual rhythm game? Oh, it's just the tutorial. Well, I mean, it's not really a full-on rhythm game. You press one button like every 5 seconds, so not really a challenge, but it looks cool. And I guess Cloud can dance, if you call that dancing.
I don't dance.
Oh yeah, sure. Anyway, they take us onto the stage where we meet Andrea, and he says that we must dance if we want to win his favor. But I told you before, I don't know how to... What's this? Is pulsing. Rhythm. Oh my. Oh!
From the start? Probably not. Now that was a shock. Their look of surprise.
Cloud? Yoo-hoo, Cloud. Hello?
Please don't. Not a word.
Not even one?
No!
But you're so pretty.
Oh boy, you know, this makes me so mad. Oh my goodness, this is disgusting. I can't believe you do this. Why would you make Cloud wear a dress? And not include a photo mode in the game. Seriously, Kingdom Hearts 3 and Dragon Quest 11 have one. It's the same engine. I just want to pose for the camera with some filters. Please, Square, you have to patch this in. I'm at my limit. I need to take pictures of this. Ahem. So looking absolutely amazing, we head back with Aerith to Don Honeo's mansion. And yeah, it works because Leslie lets us in and we head up to a room. But oh no, they put sleeping gas and out like a light we go.
Hey, can you hear me?
Tifa?
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Wait a minute. Cloud? Is that you? Oh my god, that makeup! And that dress!
Nailed it. I know. Thank you. Moving on.
God, I love Cloud, but on the way... who cares? But this is actually the first meeting of Aerith and Tifa.
Oh, right. I'm Aerith.
Who the heck is this hoe dressing up like that for Cloud? I swear, if she
worried
does
about
anything,
Cloud.
I'm gonna...
Cut the chatter.
So Tifa reveals why she's here, and that's because some of Don Honeo's men were sniffing around looking for Avalanche, so she decided to just meet the man and ask him herself why he did do that. Bit forward, but okay. Well, since all three of us can work together, whoever he picks can get the answer, so I guess it all works out. And Aerith seems really into this plan.
It feels wrong getting you involved in all this.
Don't even bother trying to talk her out of it.
Aw, Cloud gets me. Took you long enough.
Oh no!
Come on, you know you're into this.
Well, it's time to meet the old horny man.
Ladies, whichever one shall I pick?
Pathetic.
Huh? Hey, which one of you said that? Was it you?
Pathetic.
And while this is all happening, the Don says the other two are for the lackeys, and you know what that means.
I guess I'm good to go whenever. How about you, Tifa?
4 guys between us. Okay, let's not keep Cloud waiting.
Right.
Happy feet! Combo!
Look, if you think this is unrealistic for Aerith, need I remind you, her last name is Look at them gains, bro! Leslie then walks in to give back the outfits, as he never really seemed that he was into that whole Don thing. The two then fight their way through to Cloud, and an outfit change later, we are ready to get information from Horneo.
Spill the beans. Or...
I'll cut him off.
Some guy with a gun for an arm. I was paid to find him.
Paid by who?
They'd hunt me down like a dog.
Well, you better. 'Cause if you don't...
I'll rip them off.
Some things are better left unsaid, you know?
See, I'm not so sure they are. Better keep talking.
Or I'll smash them.
So he says old Beardy was kinda mad we attacked 2 reactors, which led him to wanting to wipe out all of Avalanche. And to do that, guess what? He wants to blow up the plate on top to crash below and smush Sector 7 entirely. But before we can run off to stop this, the comical villain comically gets rid of us by plunging us down into the sewers. We wake up and obviously. So the reason we are down here is to fight Horneo's pet, this bull thing called Abzu. And he was quite tough. So now, to get the most out of this game, when I retried, I picked Tifa. And I'm saying that because, I'm sorry, Aerith. You'll see why later on. So we win, but not really, because it escapes, giving us a way out of the sewer.
We were dinner.
Which then leads the gang trying to rush back to Sector 7 to stop the plate potentially collapsing. And here I want to backtrack a little bit because it's on my mind. Can I say Square did a really great job marketing this? Because in the trailers they showed Cloud in a dress, but like mine's different, also so much more better. But there's also another one, and the same for the girls. There's actually quite an in-depth way to get them. Like one revolves around the answer here, Aerith and Cloud's involves the number of side quests you do, and so on. I just like that you can get different outfits, which meant it was actually a surprise. And the whole reason I'm bringing this up is for you to tell me in the comments which are your favorites, so I can judge you. Also, here I want to say, as kindly pointed out in the last part with the assess materia, for the whole game I thought you had to keep using assess if you wanted to know the type weaknesses of the enemies. Seriously, Square, why wasn't this in the tutorial or something? I wasted so many AP points. We then make our way through with some puzzles, all the while Tifa is getting worried that her favorite drinking place might be squished flat. Aerith takes it upon herself to help out Tifa.
How about this then? Think of something fun. After saving Sector 7, you're gonna...
I'm gonna... go shopping. Topside. I'll buy stuff for the bar, decorations, coasters.
Can I come?
You'd better.
Then it's a date.
Is that a ship? Let me check. Oh, yep, if it's a ship.
And what a
ship.
Cloud can carry all our stuff.
He'll be our pack chocobo.
What was that about me?
Nothing.
And yes, at Cloud's expense, he dies once more, while everyone laughs at him for being the pack chocobo.
Hold on tight. On three, okay? 1, 2, 3.
So the trio make their way further in, fighting crabs in the dank pits, till they reach a blockage. How to operate the waterway pump, really? Another minigame? Alright, I'm a pumpin', you can't stop these ladies pumping.
We make a great team.
Go team!
So we leave the sewer after these fish people turn us into frogs, toads, Neobatrachia? Yeah, that will sound smart. Above ground, which is technically below ground, they see Baldy and Axel heading towards the support pillar, getting ready to blow it up to smush Sector 7. Cloud, however, reassures the two, and they begin to make their way through the spooky train graveyard. Oh no, foggy weather, eerie music, and dead trains. This is horrifying. Oh yeah, Ghost Kids, how you doing?
I'm game.
But
it'll be fine. We've got a bodyguard, don't forget. Mine. Right?
What? Okay, fine. You know what? We had some fun picking the waifus and all that. Everyone was having some good times in the comments. But I think at this point, it has gone on for far too long, alright? No more waifus, so get off of me. I'm a single man now. I know, I'm sorry. Aerith, Tifa, please save me. Well, yeah, the train graveyard is kinda haunted with these kid ghosts, and you can attack them. Well, when the game doesn't want to glitch out. Yeah, this was a really weird glitch for me. The trio then fight the ghost boss, and Aerith can talk to them, I guess. Yeah, definitely not strange. And really not strange is the trains moving by themselves, as the radio patches into the helicopter of Axel, revealing they are planning to destroy the tower, but are halted by an avalanche resistance. Well, no time to waste. But then Aerith is whisked away by some ghosts, sees a Terminator, then sees a younger self crying out for a mother. Well, this isn't the weirdest part, because she comes back to us and we have to fight the chariot ghost thingo. Yay! Well, to be fair, this is one of my favorite boss fights in the entire game. You have to watch out for the fate lightning arrows, and also...
Just go away!
But with a little help from Shiva, and plenty of, potions, we win.
And you can go to hell!
So can we all agree Tifa's legs can break the laws of physics? Okay, yeah, okay. Sure, why not? And I guess it was weird having a whole episode with only these three, because we now cut back to the Avalanche crew with Barrett and Jesse. It seems like they are in a losing battle, but before the big sword, kick, and stick crew can make it there, who should get in their way? Why, it's the Dementors! Yeah, are you on our side or not? 1 minute you explode us, then save us, now fight us again, just make up your minds. But we scare them off and make it to the tower, then see something big fall down. Oh hey Wedge, are you okay? Why don't you heal up with Aerith? No, you're not gonna ask for healing, but instead make both ladies wait with you while I have to go by myself up? Well, I guess that's another JRPG check ticked off. So we climb the tower ourselves and see, oh no, it's the Jawman. Oh, why him? Why? Well, I guess that's that. Cloud heads on further up, but is spotted by Axel, who wants his revenge by shooting very badly at the poles. Some of them then want to practice skydiving and fall down below, which then allows Tifa to once again summon her demonic legs to cheat death. Damn, you better ensure those superpowered legs. Might come in handy later. Tifa then goes up to Cloud while Wedge evacuates the civilians, and Aerith goes to the bar to find Marlene. But Aerith's eyesight ain't that good, and she saves the wrong kid. Whoopsie. But on the way to the bar, a Turk named Sang spots her. Aerith goes on in and comforts the troubled Marlene. Sang, however, blocks the way out. Aerith, though, in the face of danger, always knows what to say. And also,
how about we make a deal?
And the deal be made. Methinks she offered him a good deal on a housing loan. She learnt that trick from salesman Cloud. We then cut back to the tower and Tifa racing up. Baldy, seemingly not a bad guy, pulls the chopper away, missing the shot, and Tifa reunites with Cloud.
You're crazy.
The two then head up to meet Jessie.
I never miss.
Jessie!
Jeez, not polite. Just stare, you know.
And so Jessie dies. So long, you thirsty queen. They finally make it to the top where Barrett is like,
1v1 me on Rust, bro, machine gun arm only.
Axel then jumps down to finish the score, but also at the same time enters the code to separate the plates. So why is this a feature? Did Shinra always plan to do this at some point? Because this doesn't seem very safe if this is how easy it is to crush an entire city. Cloud then uses his sword on a helicopter. Super effective, I know, I looked up the guide. And out comes Baldy to join the fight. Yay! This is fun! Then for some reason, Baldy makes a break to enter the final code, but the Dementors come in to stop us from stopping him. Okay, so that one good thing you did for us was a mistake, right? You're definitely bad guys, okay. Then Baldy and Redhead slip away while the gang argue on the TV. Hey Sang, why does this control have a two-way video feed anyway? Hi Aerith, oh good, Marlene's safe.
Your activities unwittingly brought you into contact with the Ancient, who is now back in our custody where she belongs.
Ancient?
He logs off and we have to escape. Yeah, okay, I've given up on the physics in this world. The game cuts to hyper-realistic Square Enix cutscene showing them fleeing the collapsing plate, while Wedge supposedly dies, and what the heck is that? Felix the cat? Morgana? Hello?
You blew it up!
And with that, we see the absolute destruction, while the three get smushed flat, never to be seen again. So that's the end of Final Fantasy VII Remake. What's that? There's more? Including some crazy boss battles, mutants, a tiger, and an edgy white-haired man? Oh, yeah, this is quite long. So how about this? Since we smashed that like goal last time, how about it? 3,000 likes, and I'll talk about the ending, which should be interesting since I am a newcomer to FF7. Yes, 3,000 likes, that's all I ask. And with that, bye-bye.
Where are you going, Cloud?
Trojan, Ramses, Magnum, Sheik!